What's your life goal? And have you achieved it?
Yeah, I married you.
Aw, gross.
You really need to go out there and make sure the whole world hates you.
My butthole is all over the internet.
A fine wine. She keeps me in the basement and pulls me out when she needs me.
If I drink Sambuca, he's getting it.
I bought a case.
You can tell a lot about a person by the way their tits, pussy, or dick looks.
You come near my cheeks and it's not going to be a good day for you, homie. This is going to be special.
Welcome to the Two Onions podcast with Dani Daniels and Vic.
What's up, guys? I'm Dani Daniels, and next to me is my husband, Vic. Today is January 9th, 2023. I am still happily married, and it's also Isla's birthday! Anything you want to say, Isla?
Wow. That kind of sums up the podcast in a nutshell. We're all good.
Happy birthday, BB!
Happy birthday,
She's 7
Isla.
today. Oh, big kisses. Oh, thank you.
7 years old.
Oh, my little sausage. Oh my gosh, so much hair.
Yeah.
We just got back from London, and
Let her out.
let her out. Okay, hold on. Pour me something while I let her out.
I will pour the alcohol. Hold on, I'm going off this
hold on,
way.
Wait, outside.
What shall we pour?
Oh. All right.
You know,
Back in here.
let's try something a little
So-
weird. What do you think?
She was very happy to leave. Oh, that's a cool one. That
Okay,
one's
so-
really odd. Oh God, I just realized you guys can see my super lesbian basketball shorts.
Yours, 32-year-old.
Oh my God, I can't even get on this chair. I have to sit. I'm sitting like an absolute man to this episode. Look at this.
Dear God.
Gross. You have sex with me? We
Not
just
after this episode.
God. We just got back from London. We had an amazing trip. We wanted to talk about it this episode. And then we were turning around and going to LA for XBIZ X3, I should say. X3.
Can you say jet lag?
Oh, I know. We're in Eastern time.
Yeah, we're in Eastern time. We were in Greenwich Mean Time. We were in the major,
Yes.
the original time, and now we're going to Pacific time.
The OG time.
Just enough time to get settled, figure out what our sleep schedule should be in Florida, and then fly to LA for a porn convention.
I love that this entire episode is going to be you attempting to open that bottle.
I know. What the hell is this? It's like, dude.
So
It's like child-proof, adult-proof, all kinds of proof.
Before we get into our trip with London, which was amazing. With London. All right, in London. Jet lag is real. I'm going to be at X3 this week. You guys are going to be watching this on Wednesday, so I'll be there Thursday, Friday signing. I'm looking at
Friday,
Vic.
Saturday.
Friday, Saturday. And I'll have my own booth. I'm going to have my coffee, my merch, myself. And Vic, you guys can come annoy Vic with me.
Yay.
What else? Love Gun's going to be there.
Yep.
It's going to be really fun. I've never had my own booth, so I'm like, it's like extra stress because you're like, do we have all the shit we need? Like scissors and twine and shit? Like, I don't know. Like,
So just a quick recap. We will be there. We will have 3 different versions of our coffee, including we are introducing the Dooms Whiskey barrel-aged coffee, which works out really well because Joanna Angel and Small Hands are actually hosting the event, and they're our partners in the Dooms Whiskey project. Actually, we're their
we should
partners.
be
They
drinking
started
that.
it. Yeah, maybe we'll do it afterwards.
All right.
And then we will also have all our underwear, socks. We now have ladies' underwear in gray, which we didn't have before.
Ladies.
We will be reintroducing the Spice Rub, which has new
My spice rub, by the way, which is called Rub and Tug.
packaging. New packaging.
Are we having the barbecue sauce?
No, unfortunately, the barbecue stuff is still being tested to make sure that it's FDA compatible, but that will be out very shortly. Again, unfortunately, when you do a new batch, you have to go through the whole testing process, which makes sense. We don't want people to get food poisoning.
It's always good.
And then we
Being
will
legit and shit. It's always
also
good.
be introducing the new Eat Me bars, Eat Me energy bars, aphrodisiac bars for men and women. This is actually good stuff. It's not full of that bullshit.
I
herbs and
thought we
crap.
weren't supposed to be talking about this yet. Are we?
It's Wednesday.
I would have flexed that earlier.
It's Wednesday.
All right. Well,
Tomorrow they'll see it.
right.
So unfortunately we don't have the bars here. They were actually shipped to XBIZ, but you will see them. It's the Eat Me bar. They don't have it. This isn't like horny goat weed and ginseng and a bunch of bullshit. This is actually a really good bar that has some caffeine in it. It's got a little bit of a
huge.
boost.
No, I'm just kidding.
Make your vagina wet, your penis huge.
And it tastes good.
And it tastes good.
I tested everything because I'm overly neurotic and I'm a
you have
control
no idea.
freak. So I actually really enjoy them. So I'm like,
Yes, and again, we will be having the founder of Love Gun, Beth Thomas, who is now a certified sex therapist too. Mm-hmm. So we'll
and
put
she's
her-
hot.
Yeah, yes.
She's
her
like-
husband happens to be a good friend of mine, so I'm just going to go with she's a very attractive
She's
woman.
so hot. I don't
Very
care.
attractive.
Don't kill me, Tom.
No, Tom won't have a
she's
problem with you saying it.
smoking hot.
Yeah, she is. She's also
I can't
she's
wait.
also fucking hysterical. She's one of the funniest human beings I've ever met.
She is. I cannot wait until people think that she's a porn star.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because she's so sass, and I
my
can't
God.
wait. I think she should just go along with it. Anyway,
Yeah, I think she should.
So we are going to
And-
be there. I'm going to be signing both days, all day, hanging out in the booth. So feel free to come out. I'm also going to be doing a Q&A on the main stage on Friday. I should know the time off the top of my head, but I absolutely do not. I want to say it's 7.
I think it's seven-ish.
And then afterward,
It's a porn convention. Time is like Einsteinian time here.
And then
you know?
after, I'm going to be doing a one-on-one meet and greet. So if you want to, you can go online and get your tickets at x3.com. And then
X3.show. It's x3.show. If they go to x3.com,
Whatever,
they're not
Vic.
going to... Well, we want to send them to the right
Okay,
spot.
X3. I'm trying to remember, and you keep cutting me off. Like, I had this all memorized, and then now it's right
you
out
memorized
the
it wrong.
Because you keep cutting me off. Jesus. And then, so go to x3.show, and then you can put in the code Dani50 for, I believe, 50% off. And then you can click if you want to come do a one-on-one meet and greet with me after on Friday.
The code is Dani X3.
God damn it. Well, one of those codes. I can't remember shit, man. I have jet lag and I'm an idiot. So,
You're not
here
an
we
idiot.
are.
You're definitely not an idiot. You just
But I'm really excited.
your head is moving faster than your mouth, but you're definitely not an idiot.
I'm very shy and germophobic. I love to meet my fans. Like, I like it. But crowds stress me out. So it's going to be, and I haven't done the convention in like 6-ish years.
Yeah, 6 years. I mean, we were at the AVN convention for dinner with Dani, but you didn't sign there. And we did that one Exotica. That was about 5 years ago.
Never did an Exotica.
Yeah, we did the one in New Jersey with Stan that time.
I don't even remember that. I must have blocked that out. So come out, come hang out with me, come try my coffee. Anyway, speaking of swallowing things, we're gonna try and Vic just spent 5 minutes opening it. A Dewar's 32-year-old. Dewar's White Label to me is strip club whiskey. Like, I'm only drinking it if I have titties in my face or if I absolutely have to, and it's the only thing they have. It's also like a good dive bar whiskey. Again, only thing they have. No titties in the face, though, which is unfortunate in dive bars. But this is their 32-year-old.
Speak for yourself.
And I saw this and I got a bottle for a friend of ours and I was like, I want one for our bar because it's really odd. So let's see if it tastes like strip clubs. Cheers.
Strip clubs, that would be lost money and regret, right?
I'm getting Victoria's Secret body spray on the nose.
Well, strip club. Cheers, everyone. It's not really that good.
It's really not. I tried. The aftertaste is... It tastes like White Label.
It tastes like White Label. It tastes like White Label with a little bit more
Oh my God.
time in the barrel, basically. It's got some vanilla and some oak to it, but yeah.
I'm getting like...
We can take the do not touch.
I'm
we should
getting
put
like
touch.
a Black and Mild, like smoke, like
I've never
burn
smoked
on
a
the
Black
back
and Mild,
end.
but
Like that
I'm gonna go
vanilla.
with-
Was it a vanilla Black and Mild? Remember those? Oh, and you never smoked.
I've never smoked, so.
So yeah, that tastes like if you want to be like at a strip club, but in the champagne room, but you're still in a strip club. And I love
And
a
you're-
good titty strip club,
And you're
but
cheap.
I really wanted to like this because it was not cheap. and I absolutely fucking hate it. I give it a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just drink white label. Maybe with ice it would be better.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't think ice is going to help this.
What are
I
you
think
gonna
the
give
only
it?
thing that's going to help this is like Coca-Cola.
Give it a rating.
Uh,
Also, by the way, Vic lost his voice and he's like just barely getting it back.
I
So
know.
if you're wondering why he's like raspy, which we will get into in a few minutes,
I'm
but
actually trying to turn my wife on, see if I get a little something afterwards. You never know, the raspy
give
voice.
me a rating.
I don't know. I'm going to give it one of these.
What is that hand
One of
gesture
these.
called?
It's called
One
the
Sicilian
Italian
hand?
one of these, yeah.
All right, one of those. I give
of
it
those.
2.
Yeah.
Would you still have sex with me in these shorts?
As long as I can take them off.
No, shorts stay on.
Well,
like they pull them down, but
You
like they're
understand
still
the
on.
physics of that is not going to work
No, they
really
still have
well.
to stay on, but
like
just pulled
like
down.
around your ankles, like we
no,
can go.
under butt.
Oh.
Just enough to get to the hole, but not enough to not look at the
mean,
shorts.
you
You
know,
have to look at the shorts.
I mean, I grew up in the era of Porky's, so this would be like, the scene with the top with the girl howling and so yeah,
These
maybe
shorts,
I think
I wore these because they're comfortable. I got them
basketball
in
shorts.
London. They are, and they're like, I look like, and the light is hitting. Like, there's so much gross short in this shot, and yeah, Slytherin. Got them in London. Didn't think you guys were gonna see them on camera, so I apologize for I'm trying to change the way I sit so they look better, and they just absolutely don't.
Oh, I like them.
Anyway, so we got back from London.
So London.
London,
Yeah, this was
fish, chips, cup of tea, bad food, worse weather, Mary fucking Poppins, London.
Points if you know what movie that's from.
If you know that movie, please leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'll give you. Clout? I don't know.
Yeah, pat on the ass.
There you go.
So yeah, those of you who follow us and know us know that London is one of our favorite places. We go there regularly. We have friends there, and we enjoy it. But we haven't been really since COVID, so it's been a couple of years. But it's nice to go back and see things were pretty normal. Most of the places that we really enjoyed and a lot of the places that we've come to love, they were still open and they were doing well. So it's nice to see people coming through the back end of this crap and surviving and thriving. And it was fun. We had a blast.
Very different from New York, where a lot of places are closed that
Yeah.
we enjoy. I don't know if that's because we go to more. I don't want to say touristy because they're not well known
I
places
think
in London. I don't know, but it was nice to be back.
it was really
It was
fun.
our really good friend Kelsey's 30th birthday.
Shout out Kelsey.
And a few years back, she had mentioned hey, I've never been out of the country. If I get off work, can we go for my 30th birthday? And we're like, sure. We didn't think anything of it. And then it happened, and we're like, oh shit, you're 30. We're going. All right, we're going to London.
Yeah, well, because the last 2 years have just been a fucking blur.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all of a sudden 30 creeped up, and it was a blast. Kelsey's the easiest human being on the planet to travel with. It was kind of fun to see it through her eyes, too, because everything was, we've been there so many times.
Yeah.
Everything was awe-inspiring to her. She got to see Buckingham Palace. She was walking through Westminster and looking at the great.
Yeah.
She saw the Tower Bridge for the first time up close, and it was kind of like taking a kid to Disney World. You get to see it through their eyes, and it was really a lot of fun and sweet.
It was. And she had a very small list where make a list of the things you want to do. And she was, she made a list. It was very, very small. And then she was like, I know you guys have been, so I don't want to do, and we're like, we don't give a shit. Let's just go. And it was kind of cool to be a tourist again.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it really was. We
got lucky. There was fucking no one there. Nobody was there.
So we were there New Year's Eve, and again, if you guys follow us, you'll see that we were on a barge at Westminster Bridge, right by Big Ben. When the fireworks went off, it was really cool to see Big Ben hit 12. Bizarrely, having been to London easily 15 times, this was my first time actually seeing Big Ben because it's been under construction for 2.5 years.
The first time that I took Vic to London, and I say took Vic because I had been and he hadn't, I was like, okay, I'll book the hotel, I'll do all the things, let's just go. You're sniffling in the microphone. At least turn your head away.
No.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to book this hotel that's way overpriced, that's in the most touristy area, because you could book this suite and then you open the blinds every morning and Big Ben is staring you in the fucking dome. And I'm like, cool. So we go, I pay overpriced for this hotel room. We get checked in, we open the blinds and it's covered in scaffolding.
And it was like that for the last 2.5 years.
They still charged me a shit ton of money.
Yeah, full price.
But I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And like that, what was that, 6 years ago? About 5 years ago?
Maybe 5 years ago. Yeah. So the funny part about it is we stayed in a hotel that was right in the middle of the roundabout that was in the movie European Vacation. So every time, you open up the window, it was like Big Ben Parliament. Well, not really Big Ben. So this is my
Not
first.
so Big Ben.
So it was kind of cool. So my first New Year's Eve, outside of America, this was my first New Year's Eve outside of New York City, actually. And it was fun to see.
True.
Actually, right. I was in Florida last year. It was fun to see Big Ben hit 12, and the fireworks display they put on coming out of the London Eye was,
okay. So I didn't
unbelievable.
know that they shot the fireworks like off of the London Eye. Like
Yeah,
the
they were
shit was
shooting out of
the eye, and
Yeah.
then like everyone was on the bridges. We were on a boat in the water. Did you mention that?
Yeah.
I can't remember. And then so you can see up into the bridge and like the massive amount of people. And then they have this like DJ going, and he was like giving the countdown, rah, rah, rah. And then like every time we would like pass under a bridge, I was like, they're gonna spit on my head. I was like, someone's gonna spit on my head. Like that's like.
You spent a little too much time in New York. Only a New Yorker would go, oh shit, somebody's gonna piss on my head. What the fuck?
But it was really cool.
It was fun.
And
then after that, after the first, crickets. Everybody's gone. I mean, we went to Borough Market. We wandered around. And if anybody knows
also,
London,
like,
Borough Market is mobbed. We didn't have a line on anything we want. It was really a lot of fun.
In the US, 9 times out of 10, like, yeah, you're closed like New Year's Day, but for the most part, like the 2nd and on, things are open. They had everything closed until like the 3rd.
Well, the 2nd was the holiday because the 1st was Sunday. I kind of get that, but yeah, it was.
And when I say like closed, everything was closed.
See you tomorrow.
Which was great because we just spent those days like walking around the city and seeing everything that you can see without,
Yeah, without having to go into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, there was plenty to see, and there wasn't like anyone, like Vic was saying, like. Buckingham Palace, you could just walk right up to the gate. It was cool. So it was an interesting, really fun trip. And then my favorite moment was like seeing you and having you and Kelsey see Big Ben at the same time for the first time. It was so cute.
And the first time I saw Stonehenge too, which was, a lot of people say Stonehenge is disappointing. And I kind of can understand what they're saying, but damn, that shit's 5,000 years old.
That shit old.
That shit is old.
I'm old. That shit's old.
Yeah, that's buying Chanel purses and shit. It is, and it's amazing to look at it and realize that 5,000 years ago they made it level. It's just, there's some things that they don't disappoint and they do disappoint. I found a lot of things disappointing. I was expecting to be disappointed at Stonehenge, like 3 rocks, and that was it. And I really wasn't.
I think
I was
because
amazed
we walked
by it.
into it with low expectations.
Yeah, I think that does help. And again, just the age of it. And then we went to the city of Bath to see the really the only Roman baths in all of England.
Only hot spring in all of England.
Only hot spring in all of England. It comes out it's like 112 degrees, like 40 something.
Like
yeah, it's like 112
so we're like,
degrees.
okay, I don't know, like
112-ish. But the wildest part is the water that you're seeing coming out has been traveling for 10,000 years because it comes from almost the center of the earth, basically.
Yeah.
And it's this wildest thing. So the water I'm looking at is literally 10,000 years old after just leaving a 7,000-year-old pile of rocks. It's just, that kind of stuff is insane. We live in a country that's 230 years old, and we're lucky if we're going to make it to tomorrow.
Yeah, we literally walked into pubs and drank at bars that were older than our country. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, it was so surreal to me. I loved it. I loved Stonehenge. It was on my bucket list. So I made everyone hike their asses out with me.
I'm glad we did.
And I just, I really enjoyed it. It was fun to go with Kelsey. She's so easy. She was just like, la, 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 whatever.
And
My favorite day. Well, I had multiple favorite days. We did like some tours. But we went to the Harry Potter studio.
Oh, that was.
If you guys haven't figured it out from what's going on behind me, I am a massive Harry Potter fangirl. I don't know, like nerd. So is Vic, but I'm just absolutely obsessed. And there's a place outside of London. I highly recommend booking ahead of time because it does sell out. But you can tour the actual sets and see all the actual wardrobe and all the original props. And I love set design. I think that's why I love Harry Potter. I love Mina Lima. I love even Disney. Like, I love set design and like the how they make things look real and how they like build things from scratch and all the animatronics and filming. It's just so interesting to me. So It was really, really cool. And Kelsey is also big into Harry Potter.
Huge, yeah.
She's our Huffle buddy.
Yep. She's a Hufflepuff.
And so we all went, and it was really fun. It was a really good day. It's like an hour outside of London, but worth it. And we bought way too much shit, including my frog that Kelsey got me. Wait. I love him. He's also a puppet, and you stick your hand up his butt, and then it just la 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 la. So yeah. She dared me that I wouldn't put it on this show, so here he is in all his glory.
Rub it.
But yeah, and they have an amazing shop. I was an absolute nerd. The food is god awful, so don't eat there. The food is so bad.
It's cafeteria grade food at best.
It's so bad. And there's only so you walk through the whole thing, and then halfway through, there's like a cafeteria style, which is fine. But there's only one kiosk. Like one little dining, is that what you would call it, a kiosk?
Yeah, I guess.
And there's a massive line and everything is gross. And I get it, British food. Like people say British food is bad. I disagree. I think that traditional pub food is bland and unseasoned, but there is really good British food out there. The studio tour in Harry Potter is not
no, definitely not.
It's not one of them.
No, I mean, but though this Indian food in London is some of the best in the world, and Clove Club, which is one of our favorite restaurants we've ever been to, though it is a Scottish chef, so that probably helps.
Yeah,
but
fucking Scottish.
They actually just got their second Michelin star, and we haven't been back since they got their second star. I mean, they're fantastic, and everybody said I don't think pub food is overly bland. Meat pies and bangers and mash. It's like stick to your ribs food. It's like going and getting fried chicken and meatloaf in the South. I mean, it's just what it is.
Like a pub to me is not a dive bar, but close.
Yeah,
it's just like a bar, like a bar, like whatever. So our whatever food also sucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you get shit chicken wings and
but sometimes chicken wings are good. I mean, sometimes meatloaf and fried chicken is good.
I just think their food
we actually met one of my ex interns, Amanda. A little shout out for you, Amanda. And she was talking about, I mean, pub culture in London is real. I mean, they focus on their pubs. I mean, it's what they do after work. 501, they're out there with their pint on the street, bullshitting with their mates, and it's a.
And you know what amazes me about that? They bring their fucking glasses back to the bar.
Yeah, they do. They don't steal the glasses like we would here.
That would never happen in the States. That would never. First of all,
not only
idiots.
that, but they actually police the glasses. Like people will run around and grab other glasses and bring them up to the bar.
Yeah, they're so polite. I was like, we leave our shit everywhere, and then shit gets broken or stolen or.
Well, most of them would just steal the pint glasses, but
never.
The wildest part is every time we met somebody or we went on a tour and we had a tour guide, they always talk about pubs. Their local pub, what's a proper pub, how many pubs they've been to, which ones are good, which ones are bad. I mean, pub culture is real, and it's actually fun. I mean, it's like old school bar culture in America before we pulled out our phones and didn't pay attention. I mean, everybody goes in there and they're all talking to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, we've met
pub
friends.
Life.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, I love it. You get a pint and you're bullshitting with 20 people you've never met before, and though my wife is shy, I am not. I will talk to everybody. So
it's also the only place I'll drink Guinness.
Yeah. Well, that in Ireland, we
Kelsey
did have
a
it
beer.
in
She was like, "You're drinking a beer?" Yes. Look at me, fancy.
Yes.
I loved it. We didn't go to the Clove Club because Kelsey's a picky eater, and we didn't want to make her eat a bunch of weird shit.
Haggis, croquettes,
which are delicious.
Unbelievable.
But we did go to Sexy Fish.
Oh yeah.
Me. Sexy Fish is good.
Sexy Fish is,
it's not.
Here's the bizarre
sushi.
part. Okay, so we went to Hedon Street Cafe, which is a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. Now, I get it. Gordon can't police all of his restaurants, and the one that we were in Bordeaux was fantastic. But this is the second one we've been in London where it was about the atmosphere and the food. Sucked.
Oh my god, it was absolute garbage.
Low grade dog food at best, and the atmosphere. The atmosphere is like just Euro trash music. It was the atmosphere sucked. He had a cocktail bar downstairs that was awesome, but the food itself. When we went to another place called Black Cat, which I think they renamed because it also had a problem, and it was horrible. Sexy Fish is funny because you walk into Sexy Fish and you walk into this. half-ass Miami, Los Angeles DJ vibe thing, and you go, "Oh, this is gonna fucking suck."
Yeah, you're definitely paying for the atmosphere and the cocktails, and then you sit down to eat, and you're like,
"Holy shit, food's amazing."
This is some of the best food I've ever had.
Food is amazing.
How is it? How is this possible?
And all of the waiters are running around in these loud like suits with parrots and shit on them.
Yeah.
But they're all amazing servers, and the crowd is good, and the music never gets to the point where you want to murder yourself because you can't talk. No, we were fine the entire time. We were fine the entire time we were there. The only time it happened was when we were there after 10 o'clock, and you got to kind of expect that. But we had conversations with each other. I mean, we were able to talk without screaming on the top of our lungs, and food was unbelievable.
Some of the best, honestly, like some of the best sushi I've ever had.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ever had, and that's saying something.
Yeah. And
I put in a lot of fish in my mouth in different places. Sorry.
I like the fish. Anyway,
what was your favorite part
of the trip?
Yeah,
being with you.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What was your favorite activity? And don't say sex.
All right. Well, I got nothing then. No, watching.
Was it when I bought these sweet shorts?
No, it was when you went to Agent Provocateur. I
did. I
got to watch her try on stuff.
Yeah.
I try and look bored and miserable, but I'm like, yeah.
I know. He always sits in his, he's like, where's the husband chair? And then he sits there and he just looks like so unhappy to be there.
But you got to do that. You can't.
He's like trying to play cool. I'm like, I know you like these titties.
Yeah, and the booty.
I actually got, circling back, 2 sexy dresses for X3 there.
Yeah.
So you can, if you come to see me this week, you'll see me in what I bought.
A+. But I don't know.
Are you gonna ask me what my favorite part is?
I haven't finished my favorite part yet.
Okay. We're still. I thought it was my in the shorts.
You said the activity, and I wasn't allowed to say sex.
Okay. Would you? Okay, finish. Then I have a question.
As much as I loved Harry Potter, watching Big Ben hit midnight was really. I mean, that's kind of one time. I don't know if I'll ever be back to see it. I might be able to see Harry Potter again. I might be able to do a lot of these other things again, but I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to look at a boat, look up, and watch Big Ben hit midnight on New Year's Eve. On a
fucking yacht, by the way.
On a yacht on New Year's Eve.
Sorry to flex, but it was pretty fucking flexible and cool.
This isn't like standing on the bridge looking. This is like the stroke of 12 going into 2023. It was really cool.
Because we were on a boat, you could see everything. Like you got like a full like widescreen view of the entirety of New Year's, which was cool. Like I would highly recommend it. If you ever want to do like a New Year's thing, like book a boat tour. It's in London, coolest. Yeah. It was the coolest way to do it.
Now you had said that Harry Potter was your favorite part of the trip. Has it changed in the last 7.5 minutes?
I did get to see Daddy Snape's robes.
I know.
For those of you that don't know, Snape is my absolute favorite character of Harry Potter. And I got to see the potions room. I didn't realize that was a set. Yeah, I was actually blown away. I turned the corner. I was like, what the fuck? I thought they shot it in like an old stone castle somewhere. Like, no, they just fucking it was cool. That was really cool.
The set design on that was every attention to detail was amazing.
And like, it was, I don't know, that was a good one. Surprising Kelsey with that for her birthday was probably one of my favorites.
She had no idea what we were doing, so it was cool.
And
she
honestly,
didn't know we were going to Sexy Fish either, and she loved it.
You losing your voice was probably up there for me because you sounded like Voldemort, and it was very on brand for the tour day. God. But I pulled it up. Actually, one of my favorite moments was unexpected. We had some friends from Betboo take us out one night, and I love them so much. They took us to a show called The Musicals. And I pulled it up on my phone because I was going to show you, like, you can even fucking see this. I don't know what I was thinking. But it's Le Gâteau Chocolat and Johnny Woo. Oh. And they basically do a 2-drag show of musicals, but it's so funny.
It is so good.
And they actually sing it. They sing every song. I think they had 2 songs where they lip synced to take a breath, which I understand. Yeah. And even that, you like had to like pay attention. You're like, oh my gosh, they're actually lip syncing. Like I didn't know. But they actually sing 95% of the show. And it's fantastic. And Johnny is an amazing dancer. And Le Gâteau Chocolat is
got a voice.
He's got an amazing voice. He's my favorite. Baritone, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And he has some of the best comedic timing I've ever seen. And
He's
it's just,
good.
it's so good. I don't want to give too much away, but we love musicals, obviously. So
I think it's only running for like 30 days in London, and then it's going on tour to Australia. And I'm not 100% sure, but if it is moving elsewhere, we will post it because it is really something you shouldn't miss. Take all the idea of drag shows you have, throw them in the garbage, and go see this show. It is. I mean, that's how I lost my voice. I was literally screaming.
He was screaming and singing along the entire
was
show.
so
I was
much
laughing
fun.
so hard I thought I was going to pee myself. And it was just,
God. When they kicked into the time warp, I was like, God,
don't give too much away. But good, if you are in London,
and
go
you can't get
highly,
tickets.
highly. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually try. Just try.
It's in Soho in London. I think it was the Soho Theater was what it was called, but it's called Musicals, Legato Chocolat, and Johnny Woo.
So
they
good.
were, I mean, seriously.
So that was probably top 3 for me.
Yeah, I got to put that. That would be.
I would say that show, Big Ben, and the Harry Potter.
And the Harry Potter. That's great. I mean, we had so much fun. We had a guy take us on tour to show us some of the set locations in London that Harry Potter was filmed, not like studio sets. But along the way, he showed us Paul McCartney's house, which is surprisingly small. And it is a block and a half from Abbey Road Studios. And we got to do the Abbey Road walk, which Kira and I had done before. But we did it with Kelsey, and it was a lot of fun. We got to sign the wall. We went into the shop. Anybody who's a Beatles nerd, that's like, you got to go. That's Mecca. You got to go walk the walk. And watch the Londoners just roll their eyes with disgust as everybody's wandering across the street and they can't get to work.
We did play tours this trip a lot.
It was fun though. It was fun. I mean, sometimes it's worth it, Sometimes it's worth it.
And on that note, happy birthday, Kelsey. Happy
birthday, Kelsey.
I hope you had a good trip. I had a great time. So
shameless plug time.
Shameless plug time. Go to X3.show. And I looked at Vic like, ooh, help me. I forgot already. I'm going to be in LA this week, signing in my booth for X3. Come hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys always ask me if I feature dance or if I do appearances, and I say I don't. So this is very rare for me.
Yeah, this is a biggie.
So take advantage and come hang out. I'm nice. And then, Dani'sThings.com. Use my code at X3.show. I already forgot what it is.
Dani X3.
Are you sure it's not Dani50?
I'm positive.
All right. It's one of those. So go check it out. You can sign up to meet with me in a special VIP meet and greet. This isn't a champagne room situation. You're not going to have sex with me, but it's still going to be pretty cool.
But it'll be fun. Yeah,
what a horrible way to sell that.
Yeah.
Finger guns.
Good selling. And, thank you to our sponsor, which we didn't really mention a lot, Bliss Intimate Oil. Get that little charge in your love life going.
Travel size. Not that I would know that for
And
any
if you
reason.
get a chance, pick up my book, Wait for the Coin. It's on Amazon. Other than that, thank you guys, as usual.
And happy birthday, Isla!
Happy birthday to Isla for her 7th year. I always know because she's the same age that we have been together.
We gotta make her a steak tonight.
Yes, we do.
And not pet her because she absolutely hates it. We'll just ignore her and give her snacks and steak, and it'll be her perfect day. Maybe a bike ride. On that note, thanks you guys for watching. Make sure to comment and like the video. Comment what you guys want to see. And that's it. Love you guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.